Good evening. How are you? Thank you for joining me here in the Psychic Flow. I am your host, Carolan Carey. It is wonderful to be here with you. Thank you for joining me. Let's see what's going on. I hope you had a wonderful eclipse, however you celebrated that, or if you celebrated that, or what impact it had on you. I hope it was helpful. And I can't really say it was astounding for me here in Sarasota. We didn't get the best view, but that's okay. But you could certainly feel it. That's for sure. I thought you could feel it. So here we are tonight. We're going to do some crystal ball readings. And if I get the hair out of my face, my eyes, so I can see. I haven't done this. Didn't do one for March, a global. And I haven't done one for April yet. And we're like almost halfway through April. And one of the reasons I kind of put it off, the global one anyway, is because, I'll see news and stuff, and not as much as I used to watch. I mean, I'll see a few headlines and click on a couple of articles, but that's it. I don't like watch news. And because I don't want it to influence what I'm getting. So that's how I feel about that. So I kind of put it off a little bit, but I'm going to do a global tonight. I know I promised last month I was going to do it and I didn't do it, but I'm going to do it and I'll post it like YouTube and Rumble and all that. Tonight, we're going to see what's coming up for you in April with maybe a time frame. And I don't know. We'll look at it. Thank you for asking a question. I appreciate that. Questions are good. If you have a particular question, that's good. Saves me some energy. I can go right there. Hello, Robert. Thank you for your super sticker. Appreciate you. If you would like to contribute to the show, you may do so. You're not obligated to do that, but you may do that if you care to support the show. Robert has done it with super stickers, so you can do that. Or you can go straight to my Venmo, which is Carolan Carey, Carolan-Carey. That's how you spell my name. And my website is carolancarey.com. So that's once you get the spelling down, you'll be okay. There it is. If you're on Rumble, you can send it to my Venmo if you care to. And if you just like to support the show with no financial participation, that's okay too. You can hit the like button, share, and subscribe. That would be wonderful. Hit the notification button so you know when we go live again. Okay. So I did all that. We're alive on Facebook, on my Facebook page, Psychic Medium Sarasota. We are live on Twitter, my Twitter feed, which is Psychic Medium Carolan Carey. I may have these a little off because I don't always remember them. We're on Rumble in the Psychic Flow and on YouTube in the Psychic Flow. So we're live all those places. We're also live on every audio platform I can possibly think of. So if you are listening and not watching, that's okay. We will read out any questions that we get and any validation. Hi, Lee. Good to see you. Hi, Ann. Carol, hi. Great to have you with us tonight. Who else do we have with us? So I'm sure we'll have more people joining us. What happens, especially on crystal ball nights, it starts to get a little crowded about 8:30, and that's why they'll put in a super sticker because of $4.99 and above, because we take those people first. So if you put it through Venmo, let me know, because I may not always pay attention to the Venmo account. I say I just, made a donation to Venmo, and I will make sure that I move you up in the line. Okay. Otherwise, we will get to as many people as we can, and we'll do what we can. So let's see. We have Ann Iva here with us. Okay. And Alita, hi. How are you, dear? Nice to have you with us. So if you do have questions, you can post them in the chat. If you're on Rumble, Reverend Tiffany will see them and she'll let me know, because I'm not watching Rumble at the same time. Can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Just have issues some days, So Elise, Buck, aloha. Yeah, let us know where you're from in the comments. We'd appreciate it. We'd like to know what our audience is growing. And that hitting the like button really does help us. That grows our audience. So if you can do that, we would really appreciate it. We'll give a lot of readings. We'll have a lot of people on here, and not everybody's hitting the like button, but we'd really appreciate it if you would do that. on all of the Goldylocks shows. That would be great. Okay, so let's see what we got. So, shall we begin? I hope you can see this okay. Hope so. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. If I can get it, do this without dropping the crystal ball, that would be great. I am not proficient at this. I started this about 6-8 months ago on the show. I've had the crystal ball for over 20 years. I'd say probably 25. And I only used it a few times. So I'm not proficient in this, but I'll explain to you what the difference is between the psychic readings, the spirit message readings that I do, and crystal ball readings. Psychic work, I'm a psychic and a spirit medium. Psychically, my readings consist of past, present, future, and the energy around you. Like this would be a good place to ask what's coming up for me, or am I going to get the job? Am I going to get the man? The spirit mediumship part of me reaches out to your people in spirit, your loved ones in spirit that want to connect with you. So your readings with me can be a combination. What is that? Combination of both of those things, or one or the other, or we can just let it roll and see where it goes. Oh, I know what's on this cream. So that's how that works. Crystal ball readings, which I really don't use for private readings. I only do it on the show. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could do private readings this way, but I don't feel that proficient about it. I'm not sure where I'm going all the time. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. I try to zone in on the person like I do for psychic readings or spirit messages. I try to zone on the person. I do not always have a picture of you. Most times I don't. All I have is your name, so I have to go off that. I want to say, how many mediums do you know can do that? Please write in the comments how many you know that can do that. Especially the listening audience, please let us know. Because you know what? Not many. So, and this was not the easiest thing for me to learn how to do. I'm used to an audience, a gallery, people standing in front of me or sitting in front of me reading, not doing this. So this was a new way of working for me. And I thank Reverend Tiffany for this opportunity to learn how to do this. Except that when I'm doing this crystal ball reading, I'm not sure always where I'm going. So if I give you something here, out of here, and you're not sure if it applies to you, it might apply to someone else in the chat. So let me know. I mean, things happen, right? Let me get rid of this. I'm not going to be able to write anything down. So the first person we have tonight is going to be Robert. And if you have any questions about the crystal ball or psychic readings or anything, put it in the chat. Okay. Or you have a particular question that we'd like some insight on, put it in the chat. Okay. I have some new comments here. Let me see what they say. Love your honesty. Well, some people don't, but I thank you. Some people don't like it. I'm not saying, okay, Ann, I will get to you. And let's see. Let me get to Robert. Hi, Robert. Let's see what's coming up, my dear. Maybe I'll use this as cleaner. Robert, I have a bow and arrow here, and I'm wondering if, I don't know what that means, a bow and arrow here. What does this mean? Initially, my thought was like hunting, like deer hunting, bow and arrow. I'm sure you've heard of that. They do a lot of that in New York State. Well, they have a season for it, and I'm sure they do in Pennsylvania as well. But this could be a romantic, like a Cupid kind of bow and arrow. I'm not sure, but so I'm just going to give you what I get. Okay. I got a bow and arrow like that. I want to say sandy beaches. Are you planning a trip, perhaps someplace with sandy beach? And not real far, like maybe, well, Pennsylvania is far from everywhere. I live there, so it's pretty far from everywhere. I would say maybe like Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, someplace like that. I don't see all the way down here in Florida, but perhaps someplace like that. Maybe you're thinking of that, or that's what's going to come for you. I'm getting sandy beach. I feel like I'm on the Atlantic Ocean. I feel like even Carolinas, I feel that kind of beach, not beach like here. There is a difference. The sand is different. The wet temperature is different. The color is different of the water. Okay, so I see that. So this could be future. This could be year out, 2 years out, could be a year out, 6 months to a year. Let's see what else we get. And I have cow hoofs. No, horses. Horse hoofs. I'm seeing a horse's knee and down to the hoof. I'm seeing that. And he's walking. So I'm wondering if you're horseback riding or a buggy, going in a buggy somewhere. So I'm thinking there must be a companion with this, Robert. Let me see if we get something. Now, I keep describing this blonde girl, lady. I also have to have that dark-haired girl here. That was a relative, wasn't it? Sister or something? I have a dark-haired girl here. I'm trying to not do spirit messages, but they come through anyway, so that it could be here. But I hear a dark-haired girl here, too. And something about dominoes. Do you know somebody played dominoes? That's interesting. And something about another language. I'm wondering if you know somebody who spoke Spanish or and played dominoes. That's what I'm kind of getting, Robert. I know that might be kind of out there, but. And I also want to say to you, this is the last thing I'm going to say to you. I feel history lesson, something about a history lesson. So perhaps you're going to meet with a curator, genealogist, a museum, something about a history lesson pertaining to either something in your past life that you've mentioned or your family. So would you understand that? So I hope that is helpful to you, Robert. If you have anything more specific you want to have me look at tonight, we have time so far, so put it in the comment. Thank you, Robert, Bob, Shaman Bob, as always. Okay. So next, I think I have Carol. Hi, Carol. How are you? Good to have you with us, Carol. Let's see what's going on. What's going on, Carol? Robert Myers. Good evening, everyone. So good to be here. Wonderful to have you, Carol. All right, let's take a look. What's going on? What was this song? I was getting ready for the show. And I was hearing this song. And now I'm hearing, who did that song? Carol. Sometimes I get these. I swear to God, these are from another co-host, Robin. Her show is on Tuesdays, Robin's Cosmic Soul Food show. She's on Tuesday evenings at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. Her mother's in spirit, and sometimes once I connect with somebody, they stay with me. Like, they come in a lot. And I'm getting this song. God, who's Marvin Gaye, maybe? What's going on? Who sang that, Carol? If anybody knows, throw it in the comments. What's going on? What's going on? Is it Marvin Gaye? Lyrics. Marvin Gaye. Darn, that's good. Usually I can't remember anything. Oh, this is okay. I'll read this. Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way. Let's see. You're going to find a way to bring some love in here today. Oh, very nice. I forgot what the words were. Let's see what the chorus is. Ticket lines. Interesting. So, wow. Okay. So I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm going to pass it on to you. I'm just surprised I knew the artist. Okay. So I'm getting that song for you, Carol. Actually, it's a good message for everybody. If you want to look up the lyrics to that, very applicable. Carol, what is tumultuous? I'm getting the word like something. There's something tumultuous. What is that? Is that a situation? Because I don't get that. I'm surprised by that. Because that's not your nature. You're kind of like sailing, a Christopher Cross kind of feeling. Tumultuous. Oh, I don't know how your weather was, everyone. We had storm warnings here today. We had a lot of wind and rain, but a lot of places along the Gulf, Texas, Georgia, Louisiana had some really bad tornado activity. So I hope you guys were all safe today. Prayers for those people who were affected by that. It's just terrible. What am I getting tumultuous? What's that about? They're taking me off track. Your father, Carol, did he have a tumultuous relationship with a brother? I'm just putting that out there. Okay. Now, I need to look at what's coming up for her for April. This is what I need to do, folks. Okay? Thank you. Oh, what do we want to do here? Zippity doodah. Your father is jerking my chain tonight. Zippity doodah, he says. Do you have a grandfather, Carol? Is it dad's dad? That was kind of funny. And if somebody says he's a little sharp-edged, he could be sharp-edged. It's a conversation going on while I'm trying to look at the month of April for you, which is almost over. So let's go to April into May. Bowling. I'm wondering if you have gone bowling recently or if you knew somebody that bowled. I do feel I want to say date night. Date night. So I don't know if you're going out on a social. I hope you have joined something social. I'm hoping, Carol, please tell me you have. Don't be like me and be a homebody. You know, I'm okay this way, but, you know, you're not supposed to be this way. You're supposed to be out and about. And I see something rolling in. I see like almost carpet rolling in or something. Maybe this is with the move. Aren't you moving someplace where it's where I see those grasses like the Carolinas or something? Aren't you moving? I also get ancestry with you. So let me know, Carol, if if that works with your dad. Did he have a relationship with his dad or a brother that was kind of not always rosy? Let me know about that. I do see good things. I know you're making a plan. I know you're saying 5 years. It's going to be less than 5 years. Whatever it is that you're planning, if that's retirement, but it's going to be less than that. Okay. I see good things coming in 6 or 8 months, I want to say. Okay. Thank you, Carol, for being here. And, okay, let me get to your question, dear. What is your question? Do you see a romantic relationship with John and maybe a time frame, how he feels about me? Did you ask me this already? I'm not saying in April, but maybe the year. I'm going to be very honest with you, Anne. I do not care for him for some reason. I'm sorry. I don't know why. He's probably a great guy. Maybe I'm just wrong. Let me look at this a minute. Holding hands. Far and away. You know, I feel he's evasive, Anne. I'm like, when you get him, it's like Klingon. But I feel then there's a distance and it kind of goes away. So am I just seeing this wrong or am I saying how it is? Sometimes we have to look at how it really is instead of what we want. Okay. Trust me. I was married twice. Both times I thought it was the way that I thought it was. Guess what? It wasn't. The reality was far different. So let me know. Oh, Carol. Oh, thank you for your super sticker. Thank you. Sorry, I just saw that. Hi, Ruth. Let's get it on. Yeah, let's get it on. That's it. Good. Let's get it on. That's who is that? Who had the Luther Vandross? Is that who it was? Let's get it on. Robin, you're in the chat and I was just talking about you. I'm not sure. Carol says I'm not sure. Okay. Dad did not have a tumultuous relationship with his brother. Okay, maybe that doesn't apply to you. I'd like to take it back, but I already blurted it out. So somebody has a tumultuous relationship. I'm not sure what that's about. So I owe you one, Carol. Let me get back to, I'll get back at it. Let me take care of Anne and her question. And we'll say hello to our show hosts that have joined us. You know, Anne, I don't know what I'm getting on this guy. Now, with this, the gentleman that I'm looking at, Anne, is this a sandy-haired, kind of lean gentleman? I feel evasive with him. I don't know why. Give me something more to work with here. That's what I'm seeing. However, and I'm wondering if he wears a watch on his left wrist, because what I'm seeing is holding, you know, like I'm seeing the back of two people walking, and I'm seeing him with his arm extended, like holding hands. And it could be along a beach. Let me know. Do I see a romantic? I don't, you know, could be, but let me put it this way. He's not the one. I'm just going to throw that out there. Argue with me if you like. Put it, give me an answer in the comments. Okay. Hello, Alina. All right, let me get to Lee. What's going on? I'm into that. Is that Motown considered Motown? I don't think so. I love that music. Lee Levine Wright. She's having a tough week. All right, what's going on? What's going on with you? Why aren't you having a tough week? This has to do with balancing. Lee, it has to do with balancing. I feel there's healthcare involved. This could be your husband, excuse me, and family, something bad. You know, that's what I see. I see like you kind of running around putting fires out kind of feeling. Like I have to fix this, I have to do this, you know, this is kind of the way I feel with you, you know, like putting fires out all around you. And I also get the word very obstinate. This could apply to your husband, of course, or a family. So I feel that's there. I'm juggling. I also get the checkbook. I'm juggling the checkbook. Does that make sense? I'm sure your question is, when does it get better? I'm looking at May now. I'm looking at May. It seems a little bit smoother. Let me put this to you this way. Excuse me. Decisions are going to have to be made. I don't know what that entails. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is a big decision. And I'm wondering if you have a sister in spirit, Lee. I know we've talked. I don't remember. I feel a very sisterly vibe around you that's trying to, could be a friend, that is trying to give you comfort and trying to soothe your wrecked nerves. And I feel like it could, like you're trying to make a decision, maybe healthcare or finances, whatever. And the feeling that I'm getting is somebody's giving you a hard time about it. And I'm also being told, as I'm looking at this too shall pass, Lee. I like the May to the end of June looking a lot better for you. I think you're just going to have to make a decision and stick with it. You know what I'm talking about? Let me know in the comments if you're okay with that. That's what I get. And I hope it is much better for you. A lot of people have been struggling. I don't know if it's the eclipse. I don't know if it's, you know, politics. I don't know if it's finances. I don't know what's going on. But people are struggling, and I feel for you, and I'm praying for you. Okay? Okay. Elise. Aloha. How are you, dear? What are we getting for Elise Buck? Are you in Hawaii? Or are you just one of those wonderful people who think every day is paradise and saying aloha? I love that. Elise. Who is this dark-skinned gentleman, Elise? I have a bigger gentleman. Could pass for Hawaiian. I don't know. His skin is darker than mine. Not dark, but darker than mine. His complexion. Big kind of guy. Dark hair. Who is this? Who am I seeing, Elise? Is this someone in spirit? Is this a brother? Is this a relationship. Let me know what's going on here. So let me put that out there. Then chauffeur. I'm getting chauffeur driven. Are you going somewhere? Are you going to the airport? Are you going out to a party? Are you taking an Uber? What's the chauffeur driven? Chauffeur. Something very elegant. I'm seeing you wearing. I don't know if you're one of those fortunate people who has a very nice, thin, lean neck. God bless you if you have that. But I feel like I'm looking at someone who has a very lovely, long neck that you can easily wear. You know, I have a short, stumpy neck, so it's hard for me to wear different things. I love to wear scarves, but they don't always look good on me. So because it's cuts my throat off, you know. So but you or someone around you has this lovely throat, and this is what I'm seeing here. Okay, I see very elegant. I feel like, you know, gold earrings or some kind of earrings, nice looking earrings, jewelry on. Can you tell me who this is, Elise? Is this you going somewhere, or is this someone in spirit? Because they do barge in. I can't keep them out. You know, I don't want to keep them out anyway. I just try to do something different every week, but in they come. So let me know, Elise, if this person belongs to you. If she does not or he does not, let me know, and we'll work on it if we have time. Yes, Robert. What does your mom say? Thank you, Carol, for the super sticker. Robert says, let me get back to you, Carol. What does my mom think about me being a Templar? She is not surprised at all. Not at all. She's like, she's showing me the breastplate that they wore. Not a breastplate, but, well, maybe it was breastplate. With white with the red cross on it. And she said something about you did honor to that. You did honor to that. I feel that there was persecution with that lifetime, perhaps. And I don't know what the bow and arrow is. Could be the girls, the ladies. Could be her birth sign. Aren't you lucky? Because she'd be like me. So anyway, that's what you need. Well, that'll wake you up. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. What's that song? Wake me up before you go. See, there's something. This is all Robin's mother's fault. I'm just telling you right now. And Robert said he loves history. Good. Carol, let me give Carol another rerun here. She didn't like that tumultuous thing. Who's got the tumultuous relationship? Let me know. Carol, you get songs. Did your parents, do you remember your parents dancing the Watusi with like one of those big old record player? It was a radio, so, you know, it was like a big piece of furniture. And the top flipped up, and that was where you put the LPs, and there was a radio. I don't know what else was in there. Maybe a liquor cabinet. It didn't have a TV in it. But I feel like people are dancing the Watusi. Maybe they had people over. I feel that was your mother. I see her wearing a headband too. You know, like a flip with a headband. Let me know, Carol. Things are going to get better. You are going to get that vacation that you're planning. The move is going to go good. Might be a little bit of a delay, but it's going to go. All right. Got Robert. Ruth. Hi, Ruth. Ruth Saltman is on Wednesday evenings, Transformational Soul. Please check out her show. She is our resident author. Her website is ruthsaltman.com. SOLTMAN is the last name. Happy Friday Eve. What do I get for Ruth? Let's see. The words I get are expansion, and I'm seeing angels. So I feel like handmade angels. Have we talked about this? I feel like some maybe ornaments, something like that. Actually, you know what I think? They could be like cherubs with like blue or pink ribbons on them. Does that make sense? Like for a baby gift? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Ruth is a multitasker. She's a grandmother. She watches her grandchildren. She's a artisan. She's a crafter. She's an author. I mean, is there anything she can't do? I hope you're okay with that weather in Texas. Okay. Ruth, what am I getting? Follow the yellow brick road, Ruth. I don't know why I'm getting that. Follow the yellow brick road. And I'm actually seeing that scene from Wizard of Oz. Don't ask me. I told you, I don't know what's going to come out of this crystal ball. Also saying snow bunnies. Was somebody skiing? Did somebody like to ski? Is somebody trying to teach one of the kids to ski? God, I haven't skied in years. What a disaster. My skiing career ended abruptly. I was a lousy skier, but I thought I was halfway decent, but I wasn't. I worked for a ski resort in the Poconos for a while, part-time. I almost killed myself because we could ski for free there. Well, I was a little long in the tooth when I was doing that. I hadn't skied in like 30 years. Anyway, I'm seeing somebody skiing, one of the kids, somebody being taught. Let me know, Ruth. Okay. Carol, let's get it on. Who's saying that? You see that on which show is that? The Voice, or what the other one is, a talent one? The couple of people sang, a couple of guys sang, and they were excellent. Robin, I was talking about you, and all of a sudden you appear. Now listen, did I miss Marilyn? Did I miss her? Because I was watching your show briefly, and I got interrupted. So did I miss her? Let me know. Robin's show is on Tuesday evenings, 8 p.m. Did I say that? 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Her mother passed. Her mother is wonderful psychic and quite talented artist and all kinds of good things. And Robin inherited her mother's crystal ball. So hopefully we'll see some action on that. But her mother always comes in with music. Always names a tune. Always. So that's why I started doing songs in the readings, like they would come to me. I'm sure it's her. And I'm very grateful to. It's kind of interesting. What do we got for Robin? Settled. I want to say it's settled. Do you understand what I'm saying, Robin? It's settled. There's going to come a settlement. It has to be settled. Definitely move. M-O-V-E, move. Something about rugs, washing rugs. Paint, maybe painting, closet. She showed me a closet. She showed me a space. So I don't know if this is a new space, your new space, somebody else's space. Somebody dragging their feet. And I've joyous kids. So I wonder if one of your grandchildren, do you have one? Just celebrated a birthday or something, very, very joyous, jumping up and down, happy granddaughter. I know you have a granddaughter. I don't know if you have other ones too. So I see that, Rob. I want to thank you for lending your mother to me. Appreciate that. So gifted and talented. What does she say for you? She's going like this. Someone is a bonehead. Who is she referring to? I don't think she means you. Somebody around you a bonehead? Let me know, Robin. I think we know who we're talking about. Somebody's like, that's what she's saying. And she showed me this beautiful thing of baked ziti. So I don't know if she made that. She was good at that. Yes, she is here, Reverend Tiffany, with songs. Yep. That's what she does. She was here before Robin was here. Okay. Thank you, Robin. Robin is terrific. She does all kinds of readings. She does, what do you call that? Letters from heaven? Letters from your loved ones. You please check that out. Check out her show. She does everything. Charm readings, tarot. I don't think she does tarot. She has more, what do you call those cards? What's the word I'm looking for? Oracle cards. Yeah. She does all kinds of readings and is in touch with your loved ones in spirit. She's a very talented gal. So please check out her show. Carol says, I'm not sure. Carol, you're killing me. You're killing me, Carol. Okay. Anne says no. Told you I'm not that great at this. Anna says he is. He is what? Oh, maybe he's involved with someone else. I was going to say that. Hi, Clyde. Because he's a part-time lover. Look up that song. Remember that song? Part-time lover? There's too much distance, hon. So that's not going anywhere. However, you know, it's not going anywhere right now. I'm not saying forever. However, is he the blonde-haired guy or the dark-haired guy? There is someone else, Anne. You have to get on the right path. And you're on the wrong path, is what I'm saying. Marvin Gaye. Yes, Marvin Gaye, Robin, you're right. And he is lean. Yes. And he has a watch. And he is slim. Okay. You're welcome. Hi, Clyde. Welcome to the show. So like me and my girlfriend have been dating for 2 years. And so sometimes I just wonder what all really holds her back from moving or taking the next step. I want to know what's going on. Are you waiting for her to make a choice? Usually that's not how it works, Clyde. Yes, Elise, I will get back. I will get to you on that. Let me take a look, Clyde. Is this girl, I would say brown haired, but it's more like blondie. She does something to it. It kind of has highlights or blonde. It's pretty. Pretty girl. She's waiting on you, dear. You know, did you expect her to take you by the hand and say, okay, this is what we're going to do? She's waiting for you. What holds her back from moving on or taking the next step? Okay, let me, if I have her, this is her hair color, okay, and I don't know if she has brown eyes. She is sizing you up as a potential partner. That's what she's doing. Just letting you know. I feel as if she is waiting for you to take certain steps, whether that is improving your financial situation, going for another job, straightening something out. She's waiting for you to make some choices, and then she will make her choice. But you have to get your ducks in a row. That's my impression. And I'm actually seeing ducks. So I think it means get your ducks in a row. It's not that she doesn't care for you. She does. I think, I'm sorry to put it this way. I don't mean to be rude. Just waiting for you to grow up a little bit. Sorry. I should say mature. Is that come out better? She likes you very much. I think she loves you. Okay. My throat is getting raspy. Okay. Welcome to the show, Clyde. If you have anything else, put it in the chat. Okay. Elise, can you tell me in what area my gifts would be most helpful? What type of job? The word that comes to mind is organizer. I do see office work. I don't know if that appeals to you or not, but it will be a foot in the door. That's what I get. It will be a foot in the door. I suppose I have a cough drop here. Do I? Oh, look at that. I do have a cough drop. It's a little scratchy. Excuse me. I see an office space. So I don't know if you're looking for that kind of job. It would only be, it's not going to be forever because you would move up if you choose that route. And that is because of your organizational skills. Let me know if that applies to you. And there's also an artistic streak, would kind of make you an entrepreneur, good for an entrepreneur. Would you understand that? Because you're a self-starter. I hope that makes sense. An entrepreneur would be good on the side of a full-time job. That's why I have spaghetti here. I also feel that there's a healing technique that you've studied or you're very good at. Would you understand that? And you could probably use that in that direction. Let me know. Give me some feedback on that. Okay. Where am I? Thank you, Elise. Alita. Oh, Elise is in Sarasota. Great. I don't know. I think I did that, Clyde. Love that. I'm a tourist. Okay. Well, at least like what she got, even though she doesn't know. Alita says she has had an interview today. I see the scales. Like what I'm being shown is the symbol for justice. You know, the scales of justice. No wonder you can't see. Scales of justice, that's what I get. I feel that they are weighing your interview. Okay. I feel positive. I like that. I feel very, feel there's a discussion going on between a man and a woman overseeing this. Or maybe one of them is the interviewer. And they're considering, they interviewed a couple other people and they're discussing how the interviews went. I think that's a good sign. Clyde. Love that I'm a Taurus. Are you the one who's button heads? Robin says wham. Oh, wham, yes, wham. And you're right. I love them. Love them. Carol says, yes, they would dance in the living room. Yep. Seeing them what to see. Robert says, thanks, Carolan. That's neat. We all should dance in the living room. You're correct. Clyde, let me get back to you on this. Let me zone in on you. Just seems that there's always something comes up or changes when we have plans to spend quality time together. Move on. My best advice. If she is not 100% into you, you're wasting your time. Let me tell you, let's get her out of the way for a second. Let me tell you exactly what I'm saying, Clyde. Right? Let me tell you exactly. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Let me show you exactly. You have brown hair? Brownish hair? Little, like a longer, like mine? I feel like I'm scrambled if I am you. I am scrambled. This is what I get. And I feel heartbreak. I feel like I'm waiting. Nobody should wait like that. Nobody, man or woman. I would move on. That's what I would do. I see a blonde. So I don't know if this girl that you're talking about is a blonde. This is lighter hair than the one I saw previously. So I'm thinking, give me some feedback. Let me know. Waste of time. I think she's a waste of time. Waste of time. That's what I get. Okay. So what's coming up for you? May. Oh, God. Do I have more people crashing on my feed? Probably. If there's always something that comes up, Clyde, when you have plans to spend quality time together, that ought to tell you something. The next girl, I'll tell you what I see about you. I feel that you're very honest. I feel that you're insecure. I think you lack confidence. And I think that you are trying to spend some time on your financial career. That's where you need to focus, not somebody who's jerking your chain. You deserve the right person. And I do see a heart. I do, a love heart. I do see someone for you. Feel a lighter hair girl, laughing, giggling, having fun. All right. And there's no measuring up with her. You are perfect for her just the way you are. And that's what's coming up. It may take 1 to 2 years. Get your ducks in a row and pull yourself to, get yourself together. I think you would meet somebody through work. So I want to see you advancing at work. That's what I see. So sorry to be that, sometimes you have to deliver crappy news. Ruth said we had storms yesterday. Today has been beautiful and sunny. Good. I'm glad you're okay. We answered that. No, I did not bring her on. You didn't? Robin said she didn't bring Marilyn Monroe on. That's one of her guides. And love her. And so it was one of the first people that came to me when I started doing this work, which shocked me. But anyway, she's a guide for Robin, and she often talks about her. So I look forward to that someday. Okay, Carol. Carol says you are correct. Marvin Gaye saying that. Thank you. Once in a while, I get it right. So what do you see in a ball for me and my girlfriend? Nothing. More of the same, Clyde. You can ask the question 3 different ways. The answer is still the same. I would move on. That's my suggestion. Take it or leave it. Sorry about that. I do see happiness for you, but I don't think with her. If you're not her priority, if you're supposed to spend time together, nothing comes in the way. Nothing. You have to be high up on the list. He keeps asking me the same question. So Robin. Lee is asking, who is my guide? Middle name is Carol. Oh. Is that from you? Oops. Middle name is Carol, and I'm waiting on a settlement. Thank you. Okay. Good. Thank you, Lee, for that feedback. Okay, we're at 8:51. Let's see if we have any other questions. Robert says he loves history. Lee loves my honesty. Ask Clyde how he feels about it. I don't think he's thrilled. Sorry. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. Just call it the way I see it. Let me see what's coming up. If nobody else has any other questions, comments. Who had the tumultuous relationship? Why am I getting that? And Anne said the boyfriend does have a watch. He is slim. Thank you. You're welcome. 2 disappointed lovers tonight in our chat. Hey, better now than later. All right, let's see. Alita, good luck on that interview. I feel like you're holding your own in there. Okay. I feel like maybe three. 1, 2, 3. I'm seeing like 3 people, 3 candidates, maybe. Hold on, babe. Okay, I think that's it for the questions. So could be one of my siblings. Oh, with the tumultuous relationship? See, I can't see anybody having that kind of relationship with your father. I mean, I'm only seeing him from here. I don't know, but I don't know. It may not be your father. It may be someone else in the chat who's just not picking up. It's very hard when it's not one-on-one, as I explained. I'm making excuses for myself. No, I'm just telling you the way it is. It's not the easiest thing all the time to do this. Not bragging, I'm just saying. Okay, so let's do a few. We got 7 minutes. Carol says, okay, let's do some predictions that we can share without getting thrown off of YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to be I use different language if I have to. Use initials. Don't shoot the messenger. I'll tell you some of the things that I am going to be working on tonight on this. Japan. Don't know why. A lot of things going on everywhere. So, it's a toss-up. Oh, yeah. Elena, why are these people trolling my clients? Elena, get off my chat. Thank you. You must be pretty hard up for readings if you have to do this, hon. My suggestion is work on your website. Okay. So what am I getting? Japan, big blow up there. Oh, that's right. Japan is here in the United States. The leaders, him and his wife, are here with Biden right now. That's why I'm getting Japan. Not going to go well. I feel like there's some kind of negotiations not going too well. I don't know what that means. And something about miners, coal miners of something. Something miners. I don't mean like underage. I mean like digging out coal. Maybe coal's going to be used for something. Something about a new pipeline. Maybe it's an old pipeline reopening. Something about a pipeline. Social Security. People are all worried about their Social Security. Well, I'd be worried about it too. Because I'm living on it. So. Elena, take a hike. She's really a jerk. Oh, thank you, Reverend Tiffany. So what else is I going to say? I got a few minutes. Okay, so I mentioned Japan. They're here. Something about a pipeline. Something about coal mining. So there's something about energy. So obviously something big is being discussed or coming up about energy this next 4 to 6 weeks. DT in the forefront. You know how I feel about that. Right there. The only one who's going to tell you this. Every other psychic in the planet does not like him. So they say what they say. DT. Notice how more and more people are being exposed. Nothing happens to them, but well, something happens to them, but a lot of exposure in the dirty deeds realm. You know what I'm talking about? We know who I'm talking about, right? Starts with D, Diddy. This is going to be a lot too. This is going to go on for a couple of years. Weather. Tucson, Arizona. You know what I'm getting at? I want to ask more about give me some good news. Give me some good news. Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to work I go. Okay, I don't know who gets that. And we had an earthquake in New Jersey and New York City. Did you see that? My sister was in church with the kid across the street took her, and I don't know if that was Saturday afternoon, 4:30 mass or Sunday morning. I don't know what mass it was, but she was like, she felt the tremor in the pew she was sitting on, and she turned up and she's like, let's get out of here. And they left. So they like ran out the door. So, but other than that, I think everything was okay. Shake me up. This is shake, rattle, and roll. All of these things going on, the solar eclipse, the earthquakes, the tornado, all of this is a very cleansing, like for New Earth. I'm not a proponent of that, but that's what I'm getting. You know, I'm not saying, oh, there's going to be a brand new Earth, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, everybody is saying that, maybe, but what I'm saying, what I'm getting here is New Earth. So maybe there's something to that. I feel like there's a lot of things being cleansed and let go of. So if you can take lessons from the solar eclipse and be observant, like watch what's going on. Don't become emotionally embroiled. I really had to stand back from like political events and current events, everything that's going on. I really had to I have empathy for people having a rough time, but certain things I can't take a side on anymore. I have to stand back and remain neutral. Watch the lessons that they are learning, because we don't want to do that either. You know, take the lessons that we're getting from shake, rattle, and roll, shaking things up, starting anew. So that's about all I can say about that. So it's a beginning on my global prediction. We'll see what happens tonight when I do that. Thank you all for joining us. I appreciate you for joining me. Who is my guide? Starts with a T, dear, and it's Native American. Starts with a T. And something with water. Something water. Brook, river, okay? Something like that. Thank you for joining the show. It is at 9 p.m. We're at the hour. Enjoyed having you all with us. See you next week. Good night now.